Are they missing you, or have they truly let go? So that's what you're about to uncover. Okay, so welcome Aries to Beyond the Breakup Month 2. This reading is timeless, but if the separation is recent or even not, or still unresolved, you're in the right place. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, as I shuffle the cards, please take a moment to read the pinned comment, and that's quite important because it will help you understand how to use this reading and get the most out of it. The reason why I'm saying this because there are few ways that it may speak to you, and of course you will get more than one thing out of it. Okay, so now let's begin. First thing we're going to see, Aries, now, it's the kind of attitude that your ex has towards you right now at the moment that you are actually viewing this reading. Okay? So please, angels and guides, please show us the attitude of Aries ex towards Aries in this very moment in time. So we'll pick 3 cards. The first one is flowering. I'll just pick them first and then we are going to analyze them together. So we have flowering. We have the lovers. We're starting very well. You always have beautiful readings, Aries. And then we've got slowing down. Perfect. So what we have here is that this particular ex towards you in this moment in time that you're viewing the reading has got an understanding, and more than an understanding at a logical level, I sense here it's something from within. There is that emotions that they are starting to resurface. They are starting to flowering before they come completely up to their to his or her understanding. But it's a feeling that they sense it's about love. It's a sense of still loving you, or maybe a renewed feeling of love towards you. Okay, it's not yet to the point of okay, so what am I going to do about it, or why this is happening. It's just there and they're sensing it, feeling it, but for some reason they're not trying to make a logic sense out of it. And the reason why I'm saying this, because there is this card slowing down. Now, for what I was saying, the explanation that I just gave you, the slowing down for me, really, it's like an action that they are taking without even realizing why, of slowing down and not jumping directly into an understanding of why this is happening, because what they're feeling, those emotions that they're flowering within them about the two of you, it's something that makes them feel good. It's like a warmth within. And you know, when something is beautiful and it's making you feel good, but you don't want to analyze it, you don't want to even thinking about it, because it's just coming naturally and you're afraid of spoiling it, or you know, you need to stay with that feeling for a little while longer. Now, the other thing that I'm sensing here about just this card is that if your ex, as you know, after the breakup with you, has started to, you know, go out or even entering into another relationship, or the wish of entering to another relationship, because of what's happening at a deeper level here, the emotion surfacing about you is he or she. Now, if I would keep saying he, because it comes natural to me, okay, but it could be he or she, is starting to slowing down that process of maybe going out, maybe looking around, maybe is there more possibility around, and all of that, so on and so forth. But as you know, this is a general reading and we are going to look at that. But if you would like a private reading instead, to look at only your situation, the link it's in the description box below. But now let's get into the good of the reading. Not that before was bad, but you know what I mean, to the depth of the reading. And we are starting, first of all, we are going to remember what's the title of this month too, and is Are They Missing You? First question, are they genuinely missing you right now? And then we are going to dissect that, okay? So, are they genuinely missing the Aries? And here we have got the Four of Cups, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, look how they speak. All of these cards, how much they speak. Look, this person is sitting down in this particular Four of Cups, in all Four of Cups anyway. It's not a card of movement. The slowing down, the thinking, the wanting to feel, okay? The look in the eyes of this person is like looking over the horizon. So really, more than a logical thought, it's you know, sensing what they are feeling. And with the Four of Cups, it's coming to the realization that what they had with you as a relationship, or whatever you had, a situationship, it really doesn't matter. They had never found it before or after, and they're missing it. This is like, gives me the sensation of an ex that has looked around, or maybe even entered in another relationship, but it's not satisfying. So definitely there is that feeling of missing you, missing the relationship, and what went on between the two of you. And also another thing that I'm sensing very strongly here, Aries, is the fact that they are reminiscing a lot about memories that they made with you. Okay? Now let's go. What specifically do they miss most about you? Look at this. Ace of Cups. They miss loving you and being loved by you. They miss the relationship. They miss what you built together within the relationship, that connection, that sharing of romanticism, but also the passion. Romanticism and also the passion. Yes, this is an ex that definitely misses you 360 degrees, misses being with you, speaking to you, being close to you. You know, the Ace of Cups really represents all of that. And also the Ace of Cups is the start of something new for what love is concerned. And again, that singularity in the way of saying, I never had a relationship like I had with my Aries before I met them or after. It's one of a kind. Third question. When are thoughts of you strongest for them? Death and rebirth. When they stop and think, how is their life right now without you? Okay? When the relationship ended, of course, that was the death of the relationship, and then they had to be reborn, but in a new reality, a reality without you and without the relationship. So the thought, you know, the thoughts, when are the thoughts of you the strongest for them? It's when they realize you are not there any longer. You know, they would have to keep going and do their own, you know, for their own life and this and that, but there is moments where I sense it comes from nowhere, that they feel like, oh, I am not with my Aries any longer. And it really does not matter how long the breakup happened. It's something that comes from apparently nowhere, but it does come from within your soul, their soul. Okay? What triggers their longing or nostalgia? Ten of Cups. They were happy with you. You might have even been married to this person, or you might have even lived with this person, so created that home, that environment, that loving environment. And when they think about that, that is the moment that they really, really feel very nostalgic. The longing becomes stronger and they miss you the most. You might have not been married or living together, but the time that you spent together, for them, what they remember the most, and that's why hitting them the most, it's how happy you made them feel, how fulfilled they were emotionally with you. How do they cope with missing you? And here we've got the King of Pentacles. They try to stay as grounded as possible. The King of Pentacles is that earthly king. They try to think as much as possible, to concentrate as much as possible on their career, on their work, on things that they're tangible, on grounding themselves as much as they can, so not to let their mind and their soul just flying and start wondering, more than wondering, start dreaming about you. Okay? I sense that this is something that they are imposing themselves to do. Okay? What stops them from reaching out? And here we've got the Strength card. Now, here we're not, in this particular reading, we are not here to see who initiated the breakup, why, and all of that. Okay? That happened, and this is not the reading for that. But I sense that what stopped them from reaching out is that there can be some ego involved. The Strength card represents Leo. And you see, because we've got to look at the question, there is something that is stopping them. What is that? And here I'm sensing is their ego. They don't want to show, for whatever reason, and again, you would know what happened during the breakup and how things ended and all of that. They don't want to show that maybe it was them that they started the breakup, that they were very, very adamant that that was it and no, never again. But now they're in this situation, feeling all of these feelings, missing you like crazy. And in their mind, how am I going to reach out? And even if you're still in contact, the reaching out here would mean reaching out and really tell you, look, this is what I'm feeling for you. It's ego-based. Let's have a look at the last question. What does this longing means for the connection overall? And here we've got a Six of Pentacles. It means that there is an exchange here. I am feeling that before or after there is going to be an exchange of more than feelings. There would be a way that is going to be presented to the two of you. Could be because they initiated, but not so much. If it's initiated, it's starting in a way that it wouldn't be like, as I said, opening up, I miss you terribly, and so on and so forth. But there is going to be the possibility of the two of you to exchange, how can I say, what is happening in each other's life now that you're not together anymore. And I strongly feel that that could be a door opening then to see what it might happen in the future with this particular ex. I would not completely rule this person out yet in the way of having a possibility. Always, if you want, you know, you have your own rights to decide and let nobody tell you differently. But I'm sensing that here there is a possibility of an opening again about this relationship. So I hope you enjoyed this, Aries, and if you feel like sharing about this particular reading, did you enjoy it? Was it resonating with you? And also, if you want to explain a bit about your ex relationship, you're more than welcome to leave a comment below. So I'm going to leave the reading here. take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way. If you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series. The link is in the description box below for month 1, and also for other series on the channel. You will find them on my page. Okay, and whenever you're ready, they're all timeless now. And if this reading again spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, please like, share, and subscribe. That would really help my work continue. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.